Okay, once again, pay attention to what you're doing. You don't want anything.
I want to write that down though. What is it, bond?
Yeah, it's back to Earth creation. Alright, you got here in a lot better weather.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you.
You need your glasses clean, buddy? It was the weirdest thing. I did my instead of my microphone was white.
Yeah, before the craziness, yeah.
Well, they gotta retire someday.
Well, he's moving to a different school.
Oh, that's not fair.
I just moved to Denver.
Can you kind of tell me what you guys got going on here?
Well, we're two grandmas that make doll clothes that are $5 a piece, 5 for 20. Make them affordable for everybody to have. For any little girl that wants doll clothes, she can buy doll clothes.
Okay, so you guys kind of do the home cute little dresses and everything like we got going right here then.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of these are just absolutely adorable. I mean, that is just precious. And everything's homemade by you guys?
Everything.
That is amazing. Do you have some sort of contact information that people could get a hold of you?
Yep.
Awesome, thank you. It's Simply Doll Clothes Made with Love, and then Grammy's Creations, Doll Clothes and Crafts.
Yep.
Awesome, that is amazing. Thank you guys, I appreciate you.
No, thank you. Appreciate you stopping by.
Oh yeah, anytime.
Days, and want to thank everybody for coming. We've got our parade judges, Mindy Shrimsher, Candy Heimgardner, and Corin Phylon. We got it right, and they're looking for some judging quality. Of course, it'll be based on the quality of each entry, also appearance, and of course, theme. And our theme this year is Surfin' Safari, right here in Culdesac, Idaho. So, coming up next, we've got some of our folks will be here kicking things off. It's going to be our Grand Marshal. Also, we're going to do a Pledge of Allegiance to the flag as they get up towards our booth here. So, again, we got lots of vendors. Things will be getting underway shortly, and appreciate you folks coming and celebrating. We also have limited edition 2022 t-shirts and tickets. So make sure you get under the main area right behind us, or to the left behind our stage here, and pick up one of those shirts. Off the 2022 Shebang Days Parade, we've got this lovely young lady riding horseback, and she is ready to go for it. It's Amy Greenfield on her horse Ace, as she is present our nation's flag here. And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to turn our music down here, and what we're going to do is look for everybody to participate and help us out here. Of course, gentlemen, please remove your hats, and everyone join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance All right, let's give it up for Amy Greenfield and Ace, looking pretty sharp here. Ace is well trained. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, our Grand Marshals, Anita and Larry Scott, entry number 2 today. Now, these two individuals here, lots of parade waves, you can see them. It was hunting and fishing that lured Larry Scott into Idaho, and his wife Anita agreed to come to see if she could get transfers, so Larry and Anita Scott found themselves in beautiful Culdesac, Idaho, circa 2023.
Anita finally retired from Walmart 3 years later. Larry and his faithful hunting partner, Brittany Spaniel, Abby Joe, were often out pursuing chuckers, so Anita decided she needed something to stay busy. She started by volunteering at the Culdesac School cafeteria. She went to work at Granny's in 2011 and managed the store for a while. In 2014, she shared Thrifty Granny's Employee of the Year Award with Bill Schreiber. Anita also volunteered to help distribute food at Culdesac's Raising Hope Food Pantry, a position she held until this year. Seeing a need, Anita formed the Friends of the Library, an organization that raises funds for various projects in the Culdesac Library and they put on for kids in the community. She is still the president of that group. Larry and Anita Scott have been an important part of the Culdesac community, and we welcome them as Grand Marshals for the 2022 Shebang Days Parade. Our Grand Marshals are escorted by Kimberly Black Cattle Wagon and sponsored by Les Schwab Tire of Clarkston. Thank you, guys. Let's have a hand for our Grand Marshals this year.
All right. Woo! Don't you think her glasses are pretty sexy looking? Look at those glasses. That's what it is. Good job, Anita and Larry. Love ya.
And up next, the Culdesac Quick Response Unit, first formed in 1974, and many of our community members have supported the group as EMTs, drivers, donators, and much more over all these years. Please welcome 3 new members, Brandy, Dave, and Mick. They're currently taking a class to become certified EMTs, and we all work to make our community better. And join them if you can. And thanks for all your support all these years from the Culdesac QRU.
Lots of candy to be handed out. Just here's 1 2 1 2 1 2 2 2 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
And the Culdesac Volunteer Fire Department is made up of volunteers from Culdesac serving the community in Nez Perce County as firefighters responding to fires in our area. After 30 years of service to Culdesac as a volunteer fire chief, Gary Gillum recently retired, and the City Council appointed longtime Culdesac volunteer firefighter Herman Smith to be the new volunteer fire chief at Culdesac. After the parade, stop by the park near the gazebo where Gary and Bev Gilliam will be set up and honored as guests of the gym community, and the City Council will give the community the opportunity to express appreciation for their years of service in our community.
All right, let's give it up for Culdesac Fire Department, folks. Good looking rig. It takes a lot to keep these fire trucks going. That looks like that's about a 1965 truck, this last truck. 1965 maybe?
Up next is P1FCU. Come in and see Jen and Amy for all your banking needs at P1FCU.
And I like that surf and safari theme there, Darren. We've got, of course, the beach towels. We got a surfboard theme. What's really cool about it is got to be the palm tree on the back. And, of course, all the candy that's being tossed left and right. There it is, P1FCU. Lots of candy, kids. Get your candy. Surf and safari. Even got that theme on the back banner there. All right, folks, Paul and Cindy Siebert. That's
Grandma Cindy Siebert and Grandpa Paul. Wilkes family, Jack, Waylon, and Boaz. Beamish family, Sarah, Serenity, Emma, and Clarity. Horse friends and family, gang headed up by Grandma Cindy, who loves to share her love of horses with those she loves. Her support crew are all horse lovers who help care for the herd of Icelandic horses, plus one adorable mini named Walter. There's Walter right in front of us.
Okay, Walter, and look at it all decked out with a theme, the umbrellas and whatnot. They've got their lays around their neck, and even on the wagon here, look at even on the wheels, right in the center part of the spokes. So a lot of theme action going on. And thank you guys for participating. All right, looking good. Hands free. There we go. It was also nice, some of the participants that are coming from out of the area here, and of course just down the road is Winchester, Idaho. And here with us today, we've got the Winchester Quick Response Unit. They're here with us in the house in Culdesac.
Along with the Winchester Volunteer Fire Department, they're proud to support their mutual aid partner and Friends of Culdesac QRU and Fire Department. They stand ready to help the Culdesac community whenever needed. Please support them by visiting their pulled pork barbecue fundraiser in the food court today. The Winchester Quick Response Unit and Winchester Volunteer Fire Department.
Here's another pump truck we got in the house from Winchester. It's part of that quick response crew, is that right? Right, this is engine 10, folks. It's an FMC rig. Winchester Volunteer Fire Department here in the house. All right, Darren, coming up next here, a gentleman that's got a business. He's well tied into the community. J. Russell Excavation and Concrete. These guys are up and at 'em. Of course, they've got their facility just across the street here, and he's got a nice looking truck here and a cat on board. Plus they're handing out lots of free candy.
The full name, Jim, is Josh and Jenny Russell. J. Russell Excavation and Concrete. And Jenny says she thanks Josh all the time for naming the company after her.
Very smart. Well done. All right. Woo! Russell crew are on board here. Okay, if the truck, we want to hear the horn on the truck. Can you give us a blast on the old horn?
Up next here, the Nez Perce County Fire and Lapway Fire. They're committed to helping the community in a time of need 24/7, 365. Truck number 16, driven by Jacob Skiles. And with him is his dad and Lapway Fire Chief Bill Skiles.
Okay, let's hear that horn. Let's hear that horn. Lapway. There we go. Picking up. Make some noise. We got some real stars in the house coming up next. You've seen them on television. You watch the movie Ghostbusters. They're here in Culdesac with us.
The Confluence Valley Ghostbusters are a non-for-profit for nonprofits and local charities and nonprofits in the Lewis-Clark Valley and surrounding areas. They've assisted with programs like Helping Hands Animal Rescue, the YWCA Stuff the Bus, Blessing Beds, Reading Royalty, and St. Vincent de Paul's Christmas Connection. They also do birthday parties and appearances for events, so make sure to follow their Facebook page at Confluence Valley Ghostbusters for upcoming events to contact them.
Okay, here's what I have to ask. Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters! Thank you. That's normal. You got to say that. That's part of Ghostbusters.
And up next, your Idaho Department of Lands out of Craigmont. These guys very busy last summer as well.
That's right, they're decked out. They got their bags. They have to be on the go 24/7. And they are ready. And they got their own candy. Look at them tossing out there. Good to have you guys in here. Idaho Department of Lands. All right. Shebang Days coming up next here. This is EIEIO. This is a business that's got a booth across the street here, and they are selling briskets. They've got pork. They've got dog treats. You can see them in Lewiston and Clarkston with business, the business after hours that they do here with the farmers market, and Alive After 5 on Thursdays.
And they've been family owned and operated since 2013, right outside the beautiful town of Culdesac here. They're here today, as you mentioned, selling packages of USDA pork and beef right across from us here. Visit the booth to find out what services they offer over there. And you're going to want to do that because Father's Day is coming up here real soon, like the 19th. It'll be the time to pick up all those meats and steaks and burgers and ribs and celebrate Dad. And Jimmy Ralston here has volunteered for the Nez Perce County Fire Department for 15 years. He's been a volunteer with the Lapway Fire Department for 6 years, where he is assistant chief, and he loves helping the community. Thanks, Jimmy.
All right, these folks coming in from, looks like Lewis County. That's right, Lewis County Fair royalty in the house.
We have Queen Katie, Princess Sierra, and Princess Mia. As Jim mentioned, all of Lewis County Fair royalty.
Let's see that.
So glad to be here at Shebang Days to kick off their parade season. And they want to invite you to join them while they are getting western at the Lewis County Fair this year. They held in Cottonwood September 29th through October 2nd out there at the Idaho County Fairgrounds.
Always a good time. Coming up next here, we got the Lapway Volunteer Fire Department. Is that right? Yeah. They got one of their fire brush trucks right here coming up.
They're dedicated to serving, protecting, and supporting their community and neighbors. Looks like Anthony Smith and Hunter are in the truck today.
That's right, that's entry number 16 in Shebang Days, Saturday here, 2022. Beautiful cul-de-sac weather holding out for us for a great afternoon of fun. Lots of candy to be had for the littles. All right, woo! Those are really good.
Patty, that's a real deal.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
All right, again, our judges are looking for some of the themes of quality, appearance, and of course themes. And this next one coming up here is entry number 18, and it's got a lot of surf and safari theme right there with us here.
They're from the Saddle Club, Jim, where friends meet, and they have your favorite drinks, and they serve pizza over there. order to go or stay and eat. They have a free pool on Sundays, dartboards, karaoke on Friday nights. The band Rough Cut will be playing at the Saddle Club this evening, right after they're done in the park. And thanks to Community Sport, and thanks to LaVon Davis, Gary, Effie Spears, and Patricia Monter, and in memory of Levi Holt, Connie Clay, Frank Carr, and Larry Adams. The Saddle Club also wants to give a shout out to the class of 1992 celebrating their 30th class reunion this weekend.
There you go, right there. Rough Cut is in the house, folks. He's even. Let's hear some drum beat. Let's give us some drums here. All right, we got a little guitar action over there. We got some lead singing going, and we got some texting going on. Believe it or not, on the float. Okay, there you go. Rough Cut. A rough cut above the rest. Tonight, live at the Saddle Club.
And Jim, this is Bob Fidel in his 1968 Ford half-ton pickup. We've fully restored that after he retired from farming. Looking pretty good there, that 1968 Ford.
Okay, that's probably going to be running a, let's see, this is going to be that's a V8, right? V6. Six are looking good. Look at that candy apple red. Look at that beautiful paint job there. Of course, he's got the bed all decked out here. Good looking couple. Good to see him in the house. He's getting kisses from women along the route. That's the way to do it. Wifey, do not be jealous. It's okay. He's retired.
Up next here we have the Culdesac Community Church services. Sunday school starts at 9:30, worship service, and kids church at 10:30. And they say, come as you are, the Culdesac Community Church.
That's right, they got the theme going on as well, Darren. They've got some palm trees, they've got some, even skirts. My lifeguard in the house. They are trying to sway them judges. They're working it with some sweets. And look at, they even have sand on it. It's like an island. Very cool. Lots of effort. Now coming up next here, it's all about the littles. And at the end of the parade, if you need your lawn mowed, you're going to want to talk to entry number 21. He can mow your lawn.
That's the Shebang Days Express Barrel Train. Once a bustling hub for the Camas Prairie Railroad, the trackless train continues a proud cul-de-sac tradition. The Shebang Express was sponsored and built by members of the Culdesac Gem community. Each car is made of a 55-gallon plastic barrel donated by KBC Trucking of Kuski and a hand truck donated by Gateway Materials. The signs are donated by Sign Crafters. The driver is Andrew Kirby. Passengers include James, Chrissy, Emma, Rosie, Katie, and Ruthie. The train will be available for rides for the kids following the parade, hauling passengers through the dangerous outlaw territory known as Main Street.
All right, the Nez Perce County Democrats are in the house. Up next here, Latah County Dems.
Latah Lewis, part of Nez Perce County. District 6 Democrats believe everyone can come together to build a better Idaho by supporting well-funded public education, infrastructure, affordable health care, public lands, small businesses, and jobs in the vibrant rural towns. Senator David Nelson, running for re-election, grew up on a Genesee wheat ranch and is focused on expanding broadband and improving roads and bridges, especially in north central Idaho. He's thrilled to see the new Cherry Lane Bridge project underway. And Jamal Lickset running for Idaho House Seat 6A, fifth generation Idahoan who attended the U of I and stayed to raise a family. He works for the Nez Perce tribe in Lampley. And Tim Resback, running for Idaho House Seat 6B, moved to the Palouse in 1999 and started his own legal practice in Moscow as a trial lawyer. Visit their booth for some fun activities later on.
All right, coming up next here. Oh, look at this one. Look at that cute little young lady on there. It's entry number, what is that? I can't see. 25, entry number 25, decked out.
So that is Ellis Eastman and her mini horse, Dusty.
Yeah, Dusty is like horsing around a little bit here. Look at the shimmer on that tail here.
All right, you got your Nez Perce County Sheriff's Office here, the Waterways Division. Marine Deputy Wilkinson on board. Your Nez Perce County Sheriff's Office.
In the house, there it is. Drove the 2500 HD. And of course, the sheriff both. Okay, here's the wild ones coming up here, folks. This is our next entry. It's the class of 1982.
Back together for the Serpent Safari. They're loving what they're doing and they're living life to the fullest. Surfing one wave after another.
That's right, and the music was awesome in 1982 on all the charts for country and top 40. 82 was a wild year. Very wild year. They got the theme going on, class of 82, still rocking it. Wild as ever. Now, Darren, it takes a lot to keep a tractor like this thing running, and this gentleman knows how to do it.
These are the antique tractors of the Steve Hill family. Steve Hill is on a 1928 McCormick Deering Model 1530 pulling the Shark Club.
Oh yeah. It sounds good. He's even got a header. He's got a header on here. There you go. That bad boy's looking good. Lots of theme here with the young ladies. Surfing Safari. Look at Shark and Mark. Shark coming out of the bathroom. That's the video on a 1939 Model HG pulling the covered wagon float here. That's right. It's a clean track. Entry number 27 over here. Look at this thing decking out. Cal of Tonka is the thing for the surf and turf. Comes complete with kegs of beer and a nice numbered wagon that you could have seen back in movie 1883 here with us in Shebang Days, Culdesac, Idaho. What's your entry number? Okay, no entry number. This is a good looking, fully restored vehicle here. It looks like it's 1928. 1928, sporting a good old red, white, and blue flag, riding shotgun in the back. Nice looking, keeping the wood wheels polished, baby. Very nice. Thank you guys for being involved.
All right, here you have a 1941 Dodge Carryall restored by Glenn Baldwin. You got two Army veterans on board there from the Culdesac class of 67, Glenn Baldwin and Gene Butler.
Oh yeah, that's a good looking one. If you go hunting, this is the rig you'd like. You can go do some spotting. They've got side tanks.
And Luke Baldwin brought that flag home from Iraq where he served in the desert sand.
Very cool. Awesome looking rig.
And Representative Brandon Mitchell is running for re-election for the Idaho House of Representatives in District 6. He's proud to support rural communities in Idaho and wants to remind everyone to vote this November. Brandon Mitchell in District 6.
The ones that are not following as much have a bunch of kids or teenagers.
And a member of the class of 62, Bill Plummer, and Melvin Fennell there.
That's right.
2007 Jaguar convertible.
That's right. He walked up. He was assigned up on one of our last entries for the parade here, celebrating that class of 1962. That was a wild one too. He even did the air guitar back in '62 with the class. And again, he's here with us for this morning's parade here in beautiful Culdesac, Shebang Days 2022.
And after the parade here, make sure you go by the food courts. The Winchester Volunteer Fire Department's over there with their barbecue pulled pork sandwiches, baked beans, potato salad, macaroni salad. Lola's Red Hot Grill is over there too. The tacos, burritos, and quesadillas. Rants and Raves has their burgers, fries, tumbleweeds, and beer. And some fry bread over there. Terry Calprobe is serving up the fry bread. Also lots of craft vendors. The Duck Poop Board gets you square for $1. And will the duck poop on your square? You have to wait to find out.
You have a chance to win some money, so the bigger the cash pot, the more money is up for grabs.
And thank you to Clearwater River Casino, Les Schwab, J. Russell Excavation, Rants and Raves, Dudley and Associates Real Estate, Colton and Tammy Dudley, Sean Sullivan with American Insurance, Clearwater Seed, Joe Hall Ford, Rogers Toyota, Risk Solutions Unlimited, and Edward Jones Investments, Brady Arnault.
Okay, we're down to our last amount of shirts here. If you'd like to head over just behind by our jump castle here, we